Hello, 8th grade Edward students. Mr. Lawrence here, and we're going to do some transformations today. I'm not going to do the translation because I think you all know that it's just a slide translation just to mean, if it says translate it 3 units up, you just move the whole shape 3 units up. Or if it says, with a slope of 2/5, you're going to rise 2 and then run 5. So I'm not going to do all those. If you're not sure about those, come see me or Mrs. Young or Mrs. Warnoff. I'm sure we could explain it to you. But here's some ones I want to make sure you really know how to do. Reflections. And reflections are so simple. The only thing with the reflection is you have to know where the mirror is. So for the first one I'm going to do, I'm going to take this shape, this quadrilateral, and I'm going to reflect it across the y-axis. That means that the y-axis is my mirror. Well, I love to show my mirror. So I'm going to draw my mirror in. And I don't know if you ever thought about this. When you look at yourself in the mirror, the distance you are from your image is actually twice as far away. Because if you're standing, oops, that's not you, hold on a second. If you're standing here, right, and the mirror is here, and you're looking at it, and this is a distance of, say, 2 feet, okay, your mirror image, oops, sorry, you didn't have any arms there, your mirror image actually looks like it's 2 feet deep in the mirror. Try it sometime at home. Okay, you get closer to the mirror, you'll get larger. You know why you get larger? Because the distance that you're looking at it is farther away or is decreasing. If you move back, you look smaller in the mirror than your actual size because you're farther away. So here's how I do a reflection. I drew my mirror in. My mirror is the y-axis. All I have to do is count the distance to the mirror. So A is 1, 2, 3 units from the mirror. The new A will be 1, 2, 3, and I like to use an A prime. Okay, C is 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. There's my C prime. B is 1, 2. So I go 1, 2. Notice B prime is on the opposite side of C. See, here it was on the right of C. Here it's going to be on the left. Sounds like a mirror image to me. And D is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now the shape will actually draw itself. All I have to do is connect A to B, B to C, C to D, and then D back to A. And so you see there's no guessing or going, I think it goes here. The shape actually draws itself. Now, let's say they ask you, and they will do this on the OAA, ask you to reflect it across the line y equals 5. A lot of you have trouble with that. Well, think about a point that's where y is 5. Maybe 1, 5. And how about 2, 5? And how about 0, 5? Okay, because it says y must equal 5. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put points there. My mirror is going to go through those 3 points. And so when I draw my mirror in, I'll make my mirror blue this time. Okay. And I'm actually going to make that a little bit smaller. Hold on one second. It's kind of big and obtrusive. So I'll make it thinner. I'll make it like that. Okay. So now I'm doing the black shape now. I'm not doing the red one. In fact, if you want, I'll get rid of this one. I'm sorry, the red lettered shape. Okay. Get rid of that. And so I'm going to take this shape here, and I'm going to reflect it about this line. Well, you do it the same way that that we did the other mirror. Okay, so I've got my color. Let me pick a brighter color to do this in. How about this? Yeah, that'll show up nice. Okay, A is 1, 2, 3 above the mirror. The new A is going to be 1, 2, 3 below the mirror. So that's an A prime. I'm not liking that. Maybe it's just my old eyes. Let me go with a darker shade of it. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Okay, so there is the A. And it would be double prime because I'm doing the same shape a second time. All right, B is 2 below the mirror. It'll be 2 above the mirror. Okay. C is 1, so C prime will be 1, double prime actually. And D is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so there's the D double prime. And so this one will actually flip. So let's see here. I guess I can change the colors. I'm going to go A to B, B to C, C to D, and then, right? And you see it actually flips upside down. It should be real simple. It's just going to draw itself. And it's okay that it overlaps like that, okay? All right, so let me get rid of all this. And now we're going to talk about rotations. And rotations are pretty simple. Hold on one sec. Now there's two types of rotations, a 90-degree rotation and a 180-degree rotation. Okay, for the 90-degree rotation, I need to know which way I'm going, clockwise or counterclockwise. And I also need to know my signs. When I'm in the first quadrant up here, I have positive, positive. When I'm in the second quadrant here, I have a negative x and a positive y, right? When I'm down here in the third quadrant, I get a negative, negative. And when I'm in the fourth quadrant, I get a positive and a negative, a positive x and a negative y. If you ever get those mixed up, just remember it's alphabetical. All right, so I'm going to do a 90-degree counterclockwise rotation. Now, I know that A's coordinates are at what? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So negative 3, 8. I know B's coordinates are at negative 2, 3. I know C's coordinates are at negative 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative 3, 4. And I got to move my 180-degree rotation out of the way. And D's coordinates, I think, are at negative 5, 1. Okay? Now, when I go to do the 90-degree rotation, x and y are going to switch places. So 8 prime is going to have 8, 3. But I'm going counterclockwise, which is opposite the way the clock moves, which means I'm going to end up in this quadrant. Well, in this quadrant, x is negative and y is negative. So 8 prime will be at negative 8, negative 3. B prime, I'm going to switch x and y. I'm in the third quadrant. They're both negative. C prime, I'm going to switch x and y, and they're both negative. And then finally D prime, I'm going to switch x and y. I'm in the third quadrant. They're both negative. And I'm just going to plot those points. So see, negative 8, 1, 2, 3. So this is where A prime is going to be. B prime is going to be at 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. B prime. C prime is going to be at negative 4, negative 3, right there. Okay, and D prime is going to be at negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now watch. There's no guesswork. This does it for us. So, A to B, B to C, C to D, D back to A, and my shape rotated 90 degrees around the origin. Okay? If I want to do a 180-degree rotation, oh, by the way, if I was going the other way, it would have been the same thing, except they'd both be positive, because I'd end up in the first quadrant, and it would have ended up pointing this way. Oops. Okay. Now, to do a 180-degree rotation is actually easier. Okay, I've got A, B, C, D, the black ones, right? Well, A double prime is this. B double prime is this. C double prime is this. And D double prime is this. What happened? What did I do to the black coordinates? Yeah, I just changed both signs. That's all that happens. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So there's A double prime. I'm doing the original shape 180 degrees. B is going to be at 2, 1, 2, 3. There's B double prime. C is going to be at 3, negative 4. There's C double prime. And then D is going to be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 right there. D double prime. And again, I'll go A to B, B to C, C to D, and then back to A. And I get a perfect shape every single time. So, reflection. All I do is count the distance to the mirror, rotation of 90 degrees. I switch the X and Y values and give the sign based on what quadrant I'm in. Rotate 180 degrees. All I do is change the signs of the coordinates. It's that simple. All right, Mr. Lawrence signing off. Good night, everybody.